Oh dear, yeah, she's so full of evil. Oh hey. So I just got done running over a few ideas, and we're gonna see what happens. So as we left off, we still have a black box. But how I just okay. I forgot how messed up this was. So anyway, last we left off, we completed the. I suppose you could call it the main story of Doki Doki Literature Club. And by main story, we basically got to the ending, and we pretty much saw the result of our choices. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure if I did my research, I could have done the quote unquote good ending where no one dies and we all live happily ever after. But let's just say Walter, mm, he doesn't really have a happy ending in the story I wrote him in. Anyway, let's keep pushing forward. So we have a bunch of gibberish, even more gibberish. And then we have the goddess herself who says, "Oh, anyway." That's it. Let's continue. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. That's a that's interesting. Hmm. She doesn't even finish a sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. And this time, I came prepared. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Um, it's fine. Don't force yourself. Well, let's just say, well, it's not, but let's just say for the sake of it being in our nightmare, it is. Uh, yeah. Why do you ask? Uh, so it's that bad? Oh wait, we already seen this? Oh, sweet merciful skip button. Sweet merciful skip button indeed. Natsuki rereads my poem. And then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Yours was really bad. Oh, I mean, I have a thing against pink and all, well, lollies as well, but Actually, you know what? No, I hate lollies and I certainly hate pink, so let's just keep going. Well, I ruin everything I touch. Uh, so, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Suki's retort gets caught in our throat. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said it mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. No, that's just a Soon thing, a Soon, and, well, I actually like Soons, but I hate the dairy part. But that's a different matter. I can't figure out if it's a winner or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Alright, we've already seen this. Oh, okay. Just Monica. Yeah, having a hell of a time. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid. I'm just better off just sitting in the back and hoping I don't get shot. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh, shit. If you say so. No! Lollipops! That's horrible. I must destroy it. Wait. Did I? Was it? I don't think this was a. I think this was different from the last time. Anyway, I'm not going to read that. I want to blitz through this here. I want to do some blitzing. I'm going to need this if I know if I'm going to be continuing this nonsense. Ooh, better. Oh dear. Is this going to be the part where I Oh yeah, the boob comment. Oh, uh, Oh dear. I remember this. This is when everything gets all demonic and weird. Oh, oh my. Edgy. It's how hard you try. Oh, got yourself on that edge. Uh, yep, this is Walter's nightmare. I like it. Oh, oh, oh. Uh, come on. Uh, 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 no. Uh, no. Uh, uh, okay. No. This is. Oh dear. Oh. Um, Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I, I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. Ugh, what the hell? Oh dear. Well, we're gonna commit to this crazy train, but you know, I think we're well past the point of it mattering. So, uh, okay, that 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 caught me off guard. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm gonna try putting up a longer recording just to get this over and done with. Anyway, entering the club room. The usual scene greets me. Uh, Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression. Oh, Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considered and apologized, but you don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I can tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time showing or sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I don't think about you at all, but I'd already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person until later. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Oh wow. Hey, what did I do? Well, recently. Suddenly the door swings open. Ah, there you are. Nah. Well, Natsuki here was. Monica looks at me. What time is it here? That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us just talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Uh, um, I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after that book you gave to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she. Oh dear. I think she's getting a little aggressive. Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Uh, what's the story about anyway? I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. That's that's kind of that's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Wait, he's cool with human experimentation, but as soon as they're like limbs and selective breeding, he's all like, okay, it's a little too much. I mean, Walter, you got some fucked up standards, man. No, it's not that. I mean, I enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Oh, then suddenly something happens. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I'm just gonna hide behind over here. Oh, well, what was that? That's I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? Ooh, damn it! What were you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I see. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. I was just. Um. You care to. You care to back that up a second? Here, this should work, right? I saw my decks. I'm a little unnerved by this shit. I swipe my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Holy shit, we have a hand. That's amazing. Yuri takes her left hand and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Eh? Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Mm-hmm. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh dear, she's going full yandere mode. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things and she says and all that. Is this something else? Yuri, are you feeling all right? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little. Yuri puts a hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. Yeah, this would be a time I would say, well, we're not running. We're just advancing the other way. Anyway, all right, and don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Eh? Uh, I have no idea. Yuri is acting a little strange, I guess. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No. What? What are you talking about, Greedy? All right. If you say so. Eh, shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Uh, yeah. I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Okay, I'm gonna test this idea out, so we'll be back shortly.